Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, today we're doing something really fascinating, journeying into the ancient wisdom of Thirumoolar.
Yes, specifically his third verse. It's packed with insights.
Absolutely. And our mission, really, is to pull out these core spiritual ideas that, maybe surprisingly, connect right back to our everyday lives.
You know, it's true. Things like the divine, the soul, those attachments or bonds we feel.
Exactly. And how they play out within our own body, our life force, our mind. It's quite personal, actually.
It is. Get ready for some connections that might genuinely shift how you see your inner world.
I think so, too.
What's really remarkable, I find, is how Thirumoolar gives us this, precise framework. It's not just vague philosophy.
Right. It feels more like a map.
Exactly. A map to our inner states. And he lays it out with incredible clarity. We'll be looking at Pati, Pasu, and Pasha.
These fundamental states.
Yes, and how they're not just abstract concepts, but lived realities inside us. They directly shape our soul, our energy, our thoughts.
Okay, so let's start there. Thirumoolar's third verse, it jumps right in with these terms. Pati, Pasu, Pasha. Now, for someone hearing these, they might sound a bit, esoteric.
They can sound that way initially, yeah.
But he specifically says they're in the body. That's crucial, isn't it? It grounds everything.
Absolutely crucial. It brings it home. So Pati refers to the divine, but think of it less as a separate being out there and more as the fundamental consciousness, the source.
The underlying reality of everything.
Precisely. And it's within us. Then Pasu, that's the individual soul function, your unique essence, that core I am feeling, separate from, say, your personality quirks or moods.
Okay, so Pati, the source. Pasu, the individual spark. What about Pasha? The bonds.
Right. Pasha are the bonds, the attachments, the things that tie us. And here's the really insightful part. Thirumoolar says these also exist in the body. They're explained through the states of our soul, life force, and mind.
So the bonds aren't external things tempting us, but internal patterns, like energetic ropes.
That's a great way to put it. Energetic ropes binding our soul, our pasu, to the transient world, to desires, to fears. It really roots these big spiritual ideas right inside our own experience.
That shifts things, doesn't it? It makes it much more about our internal landscape. Okay, so if Pati, Pasu, and Pasha are let's say, the core elements, Thirumoolar then brings in the breath. And not just any breath, but specifically Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. We hear a lot about breath in mindfulness.
We do.
But this feels deeper. How do these specific breaths work? How do they spread through us? And what do they really represent?
Well, Thirumoolar breaks it down into three aspects, three ways these energetic currents, let's call them, spread. First, there's the Ida breath.
Okay.
It's often linked to the vital movement awareness within the body itself. You know, that basic sense of being alive, present in your physical form. The subtle hum may be linked to the parasympathetic nervous system, that calming energy.
And the embodied feeling.
Then there's Pingala. This corresponds more to the mental energy that arises from that vital awareness. This is the active energy, the thinking, processing, doing mind. The sympathetic nervous system activation, perhaps. The flow of thoughts, emotions.
The everyday mind chatter and activity.
Exactly. And then, crucially, there's the Sushumna breath. This isn't just another current, it's the central channel. It represents the God-realized, peace-filled self-knowledge that actually unites the other two.
Ah, so it's the bridge, the unifier.
Precisely. It's the pathway to integrating body awareness and mental energy into a higher state of knowing, a state of deep inner peace. It shows breath isn't just mechanical, it's an energetic key.
Wow. Okay, so these breaths are like energetic pathways influencing body, mind, and potentially our connection to the divine through Sushumna.
That's the idea.
So what happens then? The teaching explains the outcome when our mind and that life awareness manage to connect with and crucially stay united with the Sushumna breath. It sounds transformative.
It is described as profoundly transformative. When that union happens, when mind and life awareness merge in the Sushumna, they become filled with the boundless nature of Pati, the divine, that foundational consciousness we talked about.
Filled with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this union turns them into an indestructible energy, an energy that just abides in deep peace.
Indestructible energy. Abiding in peace. That's the ideal state then.
That's the aspirational state, yes, where our core being resonates with the infinite, peaceful nature of the divine. It's not about creating something new, but uncovering what's inherently there. Inner stability, profound calm.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Truly. Boundless, peaceful, indestructible. But let's be honest.
Reality check.
Yeah, reality check. For most of us, most days,
Yeah.
that's not quite the experience, is it? Life feels messy, chaotic sometimes.
Absolutely.
The teaching acknowledges this, right? Talks about ordinary life and its challenges. So how does our everyday existence pull us away from that Sushumna unity, from that peace?
That's the core of the struggle Thirumoolar points to. In ordinary life, our mind gets tangled up, specifically in the fleeting sensory pleasures, the distractions.
Like notifications, social media, just noise.
Exactly. The constant pull of the senses, desires, worries about the future, regrets about the past. It scatters the mind, pulls it in countless directions. And through our thoughts, words, actions stemming from this scattered state, we just dissipate our life energy. That precious, focused power gets frittered away.
We feel drained, fragmented.
Precisely. And as a result, the life force and mind just fail to unite in that central channel, the Sushumna. We can't even get near that peaceful breath of the divine easily. That's the common experience, that distraction and fragmentation.
So relatable. It's the cumulative effect of all those small pulls on our attention. Okay, so we get scattered, we lose energy, we can't connect deeply. Sounds a bit bleak, but the teaching offers a way out, doesn't it? It doesn't just leave us there.
No, thankfully not. It provides a clear path forward.
How do we shift back? How do we handle this entanglement and start elevating our life awareness again?
The key, according to the source, is handling this situation, the scattering, the dissipation with the awakening of awareness.
Awakening awareness, not just wishing it away.
Exactly. It's not passive. It's about bringing conscious attention to where our mind is going, how our energy is being spent. When we do that, peace arises naturally in the mind.
Naturally, not force.
Naturally. It arises through the nature of the divine itself. It's like awareness creates the space, and the inherent peace of Pati fills it. And that peace elevates our life awareness.
Oh, okay. So awareness isn't just noticing. It's like opening a door for that divine peace to come through and lift us up.
Beautifully put. It's an inner shift, starting with just being aware, diligently, consistently aware.
Right. That makes sense. It's a practice. Now, to help us grasp this shift, this illumination, Thirumoolar uses a really lovely metaphor.
Ah, yes, the moon and the sun.
The moon reflecting the sun. It's so evocative. Can you unpack that for us? What does it tell us about self-knowledge and dispelling ignorance?
It's a brilliant analogy. Think about it. The moon itself doesn't generate light, does it?
No, it's dark rock.
Right. But when the sun shines on it, the moon reflects that light and illuminates the night sky with this beautiful, serene radiance. So Thirumoolar says the mind is like the moon, often clouded by its own stuff, attachments, conditioning, ignorance. But when it's illuminated by the light of self-knowledge, that awakened awareness we just discussed, it starts to shine.
It reflects that inner light.
Exactly. It shines with a serene radiance. And this inner light, this radiance, has a powerful effect. It actively dispels the darkness of ignorance in the sense-driven mind.
What is that darkness of ignorance specifically?
It's what makes us chase fleeting things, identify with temporary thoughts and feelings, feel separate and fragmented. The light of self-knowledge clarifies our perception. It purifies the mind, helps us see our true, unchanging nature. It lets the light of Pati shine through our awareness.
So it's not about acquiring light, but allowing the inherent light within, light of Pati, to be reflected. That's powerful.
Very much so.
Okay, so we've journeyed through Pati, Pasu, Pasha, the breaths, awareness, and now this illumination like the moon reflecting the sun. What's the final picture? What happens to Pasu, our individual soul function, and Pasha, those bonds, when this whole transformation happens?
The culmination is quite profound. The teaching states that Pasha, the bonds, and Pasu, the individual soul function, they end up shining with the radiance of Pati, the divine.
Shining with it, not destroyed or gotten rid of.
Not destroyed, transformed. This is key. The attachments, the Pasha that once bound us, aren't annihilated. They're purified, imbued with that divine light. They no longer function as ropes, but perhaps as threads woven into the larger tapestry.
And our individual soul, Pasu.
Our Pasu isn't lost either. It doesn't merge into oblivion. Instead, it fully resonates with and reflects the boundless, peaceful nature of Pati. Our very being, even the patterns that once limited us, become expressions of that higher, peaceful, divine reality. Limitation becomes reflection.
Wow. So wholeness isn't about erasing parts of ourselves, but about illuminating and transforming them with that divine radiance.
That's the essence of it, a profound integration.
So thinking about all this,
what
does it really mean for you listening right now? We've seen how Thirumoolar's ancient wisdom isn't just history. It's like a practical blueprint for our inner world.
Very practical.
Understanding Pati, Pasu, Pasha within us, harnessing Ida, Pingala, and especially that unifying Sushumna breath, and then cultivating awareness to let that inner self-knowledge shine. It really shows how deeply linked our spiritual and, well, our everyday physical lives are.
They're inseparable.
It's all happening right here inside you, offering this path to potentially real inner peace and radiance.
Which leads to, perhaps, a final thought or question for you to carry away from this deep dive.
Yeah.
Considering how powerfully Thirumoolar connects something as simple as breath and awareness to these deep states, how might simply bringing a conscious, gentle awareness to your own breath, maybe just for a few moments here and there during your day, how might that begin to subtly shift the radiance of your own mind? How might it start to elevate your own life awareness day by day?
That's a wonderful question to sit with. Thank you for diving deep with us today. Keep exploring these ideas, keep questioning, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.